Hello, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing well. I am enjoying my little week vacation. It's almost over. It goes so quick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from the Kipper, and then I'm going to read about it, and then I'm going to pull some tarot, and we're going to talk about it. All right. We got great fortune. Okay, number 26. So that can be significant to someone. My birthday is December 26th. That's cool. Anyway, let's see. Great fortune, number 26. Let's read about it. This is the most enabling, powerful, and positive card here on the balcony. At the end of the promenade, we encounter the goddess Fortuna. In marble, gilded by a blazing sunset, all the significators' wishes are coming true. Outstanding, good luck, triumph, wealth, happiness, and fruitfulness. Everything delightful and aligns with true purpose. Great fortune turns challenging cards to the significator's benefit, nullifying their harmful effects, and she intensifies positive cards next to her. That's a good thing. Maybe we're going to get a positive reading today. Unexpected good luck is on the way. Considered by many to be the best card in the deck, this card amplifies nearby good cards and weakens bad ones. You may have a very good period now. Take a chance on your opportunities. Great fortune doesn't provide comfort for the rest of our days, but indicates that you can hope for an improvement or winning streak in the short term. Great fortune indicates new opportunities in job matters or simply satisfaction from daily work. It also announces new perspectives and improvements in relationship matters. All right, let's rub the good fortune. All right, y'all. So let's get some tarot. Let's see what deck I want to use. Let's use the Light Seers. Alrighty. Let's go. We have the Emperor, Major Arcana for Aries, and the Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Emperor is someone of high status. They are an entrepreneur. Could be a father figure. This is somebody that has their ish together. And he's the highest masculine energy in the tarot deck. Just like the Empress embodies all four energies of the kings. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands, and King of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands, I like to say that the Queen of Wands is Sagittarius. I've always thought of the Queen of Wands as Sagittarius, but to be fair, it is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And the Queen of Wands is someone who, she's a manifester. She's beautiful. She's magical. She's fiery. She's feisty. So far we're off to a good. What is the energy between this Emperor and this Queen of Wands, Spirit? What is the energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Wands? The Ten of Cups. Okay. The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's happiness. It's a happy life. Okay, well, great fortune. Fortuna, you are working your magic this morning because these are good cards so far. So the two of you have a lot of emotions for each other. And they just fell on the floor. Excuse me. Okay, let's do that again. Tell me about this Emperor. Queen of Cups. I feel like this Emperor right now with this Queen of Cups energy out here, he might be going through a little bit of emotions right now. The Queen of Cups is someone that's very emotional. This Emperor could have strong water in his chart. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. She is also somebody that is very intuitive, in touch with her emotions. Whether she's emotional or she is, or like even if she is emotional rather, she's in touch with those emotions. But she's also someone that works with those emotions to become very intuitive. So this Emperor, okay, right now is tapping into his intuition. Let's tap into his intuition as well. What is his intuition telling him, Spirit? We got the Five of Wands in reverse. bottom of the deck is the Lovers. We're not going to get into the bottom of the deck, though. We're going to get into this Five of Wands that came out in reverse. So this Five of Wands in reverse, what it is saying is that this Emperor is tapping into his intuition and using it to cipher through a lot of conflict, a lot of mental conflict. This Emperor could be going through something very mental. They could be fighting something mental right now, whether it's depression or anxiety. But I do feel like this Emperor is sort of kind of like going within his mind to try to get out of this situation, this mental conflict that he's having right now. And I feel like this Queen of Wands, in some way and somehow, I'm feeling like, in a sense, this Queen of Wands is helping him do this. I'm going to sip of my coffee. I get this cup of coffee downstairs in the lobby where I live. The concierge, they have coffee, so I'm like, I'm not going to make coffee this morning. I'm going to drink their stuff. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not as strong as mine, but it's waking me up, so it's all good. All right, so we have an Emperor here that could possibly be going through some type of mental issues, coming out of mental issues by tapping in and going in and feeling those emotions, feeling that conflict going on inside his mind and working his way out of it, because we got the Five of Wands here in reverse. I feel like this Emperor could be going through some type of recovery. I don't know. And it could be some type of mental recovery. Let's talk about the Queen of Wands over here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. With the Queen of Wands, we got the Two of Cups and the Fool card. This Queen of Wands, the Fool card talks about taking a leap of faith. And the Two of Cups card, that's the couples card. That's two people together expressing their emotions. These two cups here of water. Waters are the emotions. Taking a leap of faith, like closing her eyes and just falling into this body of water down here. I feel like the Queen of Wands wants to take a risk in love. Because there's some emotional fulfillment going on here. What does this mental conflict, what does this conflict have to do with the Queen of Wands? And it may not be, for some of you, it could be mental conflict. It doesn't have to be for all. It could be somebody just trying to get out of any type of conflict that's going on in their life. Whatever that conflict is for you. We got the 9 of Wands, fire energy. This Emperor is trying to get out of a stage where he has his guard up, he has his wall up. I feel like this Emperor is coming out of being in some type of protection mode, having some type of wall up. We have the Strength card here, Major Arcana for Leo. Courage, strength. Could be in love with this heart necklace that she has around her neck. And I'm looking at the infinity sign on her arm. A forever love. This great fortune could be this great love between two people. Tell me about this Queen of Cups, please. Okay. Queen of Cups. Spirit wants to talk about Leo. Let's talk about the Strength card then. Give me a card, a clarification with the Leo. What do you have to say about this Leo energy, Spirit? The Knight of Wands. I feel like this Emperor could possibly be finding the courage and strength to come forward. The Knight of Wands is knight. It talks about movement. The wands are about emotions, fiery, feisty, love, in that type category. And I feel like this Emperor is, to recap what's going on with this Emperor, okay? This Emperor was in some type of conflict. Now, for some of you, I did feel mental. Then there are some of you that are just coming out of a conflict where you had your guard up, you had your wall up. You did a lot of thinking about this. And you're finding the strength to come out of it in a playful way, in a loving way. The Knight of Wands can also talk about player energy. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell me about this Empress is trying to find the strength and the courage to go from having this conflict to being this person who is happy. Something is making this Emperor happy. Something is making this Emperor want to come out and I feel like dance. Like I'm feeling like this Emperor is just coming out of having this wall up and moving to the beat of his own drum. Finding the courage to get out of some type of conflict and dance to the beat of his own drum. I just heard that this Emperor is this Queen of Wands. For some of you who this is resonating with, this is about an Emperor finding himself again and taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith towards love, going after his emotional fulfillment, having the strength and the courage to pull himself out of a situation where there's a lot of conflict, where he's been blocked, he's been in protected mode, or whether or not he was being blocked, and fighting his way out of a situation to come out of this and having the courage to move, having the courage to come forward. Having the courage to take a leap of faith towards someone, emotional fulfillment. What is this Emperor? I mean, this is beautiful. There's not one negative card out here, which is what the Great Fortune said. It's all positive. And this is all positive. That's crazy. Tell me more about this Emperor. I'm so intrigued about him. How about we dive into what was going on with the Emperor, with this Five of Wands? In reverse energy here. Five of Pentacles. It came out in the reverse because the Great Fortune wants to keep it positive. So that's why it did come out in the reverse. Because it is a positive thing. The Five of Pentacles, when it is in the upright, it talks about, I feel like it's some type of closed in, I don't know why, but it's mental. It's a closed in mental state. Because with this Five of Pentacles here, this person is isolated, but they have the key right there to get themselves out whenever they want to. They just have to put the key into the door and unlock it and free themselves. And I feel like this Emperor is doing just that when it's in the reverse, is freeing himself. What is he freeing himself from? Pentacles. This Emperor is freeing himself. Wow, with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, forward movement. This Emperor is freeing himself. You see how this Ace of Pentacles, this coin has roots here? This Emperor has planted himself, or has been planted, okay? And has been somewhere for so long that like the roots are growing. And when the roots grow, it keeps it in place. What I'm feeling is this Emperor is releasing himself from the roots that keep him stuck. To be able to move forward with the Chariot here on the bottom reverse, to offer. What does this offer? Too many. It's like he uprooted himself. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Wands. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling like this Empress kind of sort of like tapped in. Okay? Tapped in mentally with the Queen of Cups that came out earlier. And the Ace of Swords mentally tapped in. This Empress had to release a lot of mental things going on inside of his mind. And they are being released. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, it's lifting the burdens. This talks about traveling as well. I'll put it in the upright so you can see. We have the Eight of Pentacles here in the upright. It talks about putting in the effort, putting in the work. And then we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is my twin flame card in any deck. I am a firm believer of the twin flame journey. This is somebody's twin flame coming in, making the effort, freeing themselves from some type of isolation, whether it's a mental isolation or an isolation where they were forced to be in. With this Nine of Wands, it's almost like there was somebody that was blocking this Emperor from being able to come out of a situation that they were closed in, that they were stuck in. This Emperor's coming out because this was in reverse. Wow. Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about a victory. At the bottom of the deck is the star, is a wish, is a talk to the universe, making a wish for a victory. This is really nice. I'm feeling like with the energy of all these cards, I'm like, somebody's doing the work. Somebody's doing the work. Getting out of a mental imprisonment. I want to know about this Nine of Wands because I want to see if this is the Emperor that is blocking his own, blocking himself, or if this is somebody doing it. Tell me about this Nine of Wands. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups in the upright, and the Sun is in reverse. The Sun's in reverse, so it's not it's not a bad thing that it's in reverse, because I asked what this blockage was. And it was a blockage of sadness with the Sun in reverse. It's coming unstuck with the Two of Swords here. The blockage was that he was stuck from finding his happiness. But with the Seven of Cups here, it's like it was a choice that he made. It wasn't like anybody kept him there. It was his choice to feel this way, to be stuck, to be confused, to not know what to do, to not know which way to go. It was his choice to be stuck in this sadness. Chariot still at the bottom of the deck, moving forward from this. What are the Emperor's intentions? So this was sort of kind of like a mental block. That they put themselves in. What is this Emperor's intentions moving forward? Wow, Judgment. Release. To be free. His intentions are to be free. His intentions are clear. Breaking free. Seeing things clearly. Is this Empress forward-moving intentions? To make his intentions clear. Tell me more about the Emperor's intentions moving forward, please. This is definitely a reading for a masculine, which is good because I don't usually get... Usually it's about love to people. I'm not getting it with this reading. I want to title this, The Emperor Got His Groove Back, because that's what I'm feeling. Somebody got their groove back. And it's a masculine. The Emperor's intentions moving forward is to be more clear about things, seeing things more clearly, releasing, being happy, getting out of sadness, getting out of feeling stuck. A place he chose to put himself in. Moving forward, we have the King of Wands. This is like this man, okay? I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. This King of Wands is beautiful. Like, I'm not even going to say he's good looking. He's beautiful. Like, when I see this card, I get chills. That's a beautiful man right there. That's a beautiful man. Moving forward, Six of Cups. Six of Cups talks about someone that you've known since you were a child. It talks about loyalty. It talks about like, I'm a twin flame believer. I'm a past life. I'm a soulmate. I'm all that type of belief. I am so into all of that stuff. I truly do believe it. And the Six of Cups also talks about past life partners. We also got the Eight of Swords. There is a little bit of hesitation. This person can possibly have, but if you look at this, if you look at the card, it's them looking in the mirror seeing this. They're not actually like that. But when they look in the mirror, it's a feeling. This is how they feel. They feel trapped. They feel they feel stuck. They feel tied. They feel blinded. Let me get a card on the Eight of Swords. Tower. Coming to an end. That feeling is coming to an end. The Tower talks about something that is destroyed so that something can regrow stronger. So this Emperor and besides the Queen of Cups that talks about intuition and emotions, like this Emperor could even be finding his feminine side, his soft side, his emotional side, which is a beautiful thing. The other royalties that came out was the Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. We have the King and the Queen of Wands here. There is a match here. We didn't really dig into the Queen of Wands other than the Queen of Wands is taking a leap of faith. I think that this Emperor with this Queen of Cups energy here is tapping into his feminine side, his emotional side, his intuition, and is able to balance his King of Wands and his Queen of Wands side, his masculine and his feminine sides, two fire signs here. Moving forward, what this Emperor is doing is he's breaking down the walls that keeps him stuck and tied, which is what also came out earlier with the Five of Wands coming out in reverse, getting out of a mental, possibly situation, a mental conflict, breaking down the walls of that mental conflict, releasing themselves and being free. Dancing to the beat of their own drum, being themselves, having the strength and courage to do so, and putting in the effort. Making the choice to come out of being stuck and stagnant and not seeing things clearly. Making the choice to get out of this feeling of sadness. Why was this Emperor stuck in this feeling in the first place? Three of Cups. Why was this Emperor stuck like this in the first place? Three of Cups talks about reuniting. It talks about a celebration. It could also talk about a third party. Why was this Empress stuck in this situation in the first place, in these feelings in the first place, Spirit? King of Cups. Now we have King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Cups. It talks about emotions. It talks about love. Could this Emperor have had love for more than one person, and this is what kept him stuck? Possibly. Let's get another card on this. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords talks about sneaky and deceitful behavior. Let me get a card on the Seven of Swords. This Emperor could have been giving his love to more than one person. Which would explain why the Seven of Swords came out. Spirit saying it was sneaky, it was deceitful. I dropped some cards, hold on. With the King of Cups here and the Three of Cups, giving love to more than one person, being sneaky and being deceitful. Maybe this was a karmic lesson that this Emperor had to go through, that all came back on him. Seven of Swords. Wow, I said karma. Oh my gosh. I said maybe this sneaky and deceitful behavior because he gave love to more than... Y'all know what I said. And I said maybe it was his karma. And what came out? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune talks about karma, and it came out sideways. And it came out with the Cup of Love, with the Ace of Cups. This is his karma for giving his love to more than one person, like I just said. It put this person in a mental trap. It caused a lot of conflict. It caused so much conflict in their minds that they went into some type of mental imprisonment because they were being sneaky and deceitful and giving their love to more than one person. And the sneaky and deceitful, okay? I said it was karma, and what came out was the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. This is love. This is giving the love. This is the karma for giving out the love to more than one person. In his King of Cups energy, it was a sneaky and deceitful King of Cups energy, and what it did was it put them in a mental conflict. It slipped them up. It slipped them into some type of mental conflict, or put them in some type of position that they had to battle their way out of it. Whether they put themselves in a relationship that just wasn't healthy and they had to battle their way out. Some of you, that could be the case. For some of you, it was this Emperor. For some of you that were dealing with this person, this Emperor had to put themselves into... This Emperor put himself into his own self-inflicted mental imprisonment. And then for some of you, Emperors, you put yourself in a mental imprisonment. And for some of you, you got yourself caught out there in a relationship for being sneaky and deceitful, dealing with one or more person, giving love to them, that karma came back and bit you in your ass, okay? And something didn't go right with the relationship. And the Chariot at the bottom of the deck is telling me that this is something that he had to go through. This is something that he's coming out of right now. Paid back his karmic debt. And this is why he's able to get out of all of this. God had to sit this man down because he was doing the most. Out there doing the most. And he had to get set down. And this was he had to repay back all the karma that he put out there. Maybe to multiple people. But he's coming out of it now. And this is the good fortune. Yep. 6 of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Coming out of some type of mental, ending it, closing a cycle, closing it. Karma paid, baby. Karma's paid. You have paid back your karma. And because of it, it changed you. This is in reverse. When it's in the upright, this is kicking emotions down a hole, like not giving a crap about the emotions. It's making you turn into a person that actually cares now. You closed the cycle. You did the work. Karma caught up with you, and you paid your dues. I'm not going to take those. I don't want to get into that. It was the Queen of Swords and the, what was it? And the 3 of Pentacles, both in reverse, but no. Justice came out in reverse. There was an injustice. What was the injustice? 7 of Wands. What was the injustice? Five of Swords in the reverse, the Star, and the 10 of Pentacles. What was the injustice? Not taking them. Yes, I am. I have to. I have to be obedient. There goes that Queen of Swords that I told you about before, and the 3 of Pentacles. That's why I had to take it, because I was supposed to take it the first time, and I said, no, I'm going to put it back. Well, Spirit said, no, you're not. If you're going to tell a story, you got to tell it right. If you're going to get the message out, you got to get it out right. So, okay. And this Page of Pentacles out here, it's like focusing. It's learning. It's balancing. The injustice had to do with the Queen of Swords. And she's in reverse. And the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. When it's in the upright, it talks about teamwork, working together. Something didn't work out. The injustice there was some type of mental conflict with this 5 of Swords here. something that didn't work. I feel like this emperor had to break free from something that wasn't working. Because remember when I said earlier, the Three of Cups came out in the upright with the King of Cups, and this was giving love to multiple people. I feel like something went wrong with that working with multiple people, with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, both in reverse. The injustice was something that had to do with the Queen of Swords in reverse, who could be somebody who's very nasty, bitter, angry, words that could just cut like a sharpest knife you've ever seen, like shark's teeth. Because I just saw shark's teeth. I don't know, maybe because I just went to see life, but I just saw shark's teeth. And shark's teeth can slice. They can slice. Shark tooth can slice like. And the reason why I know this is because I remember when I was little, and I had a friend whose father used to fish, and they did catch sharks, and they would save the jaws of the shark, and like it's like a souvenir or something. And I remember out in the side of the yard there was a big bucket, and in the bucket was the jaws of a shark. And I remember sticking my hand down there, and I remember how the tooth sliced my skin. I don't think I have the scar anymore. If I did, I don't even remember where it was. And I'm feeling this energy from this Queen of Swords in reverse, and this Three of Pentacles here is something that did not work out with this Queen of Swords. Something that was an injustice. Something happened. Something that got into somebody's mental. Something that was an injustice that kind of like this person got into this person's head and messed with their mental. It was somebody's wish to balance the situation and have a happy life with this emperor. The injustice was how they went about doing it. And how they went about doing it was, for some reason, getting into this emperor's head. Somehow. This Queen of Swords in reverse. It didn't work. So there was an injustice brought to this emperor. Something that could have been done to him that caused him to go into this mental conflict. This is something that he learned. He realized, he found out that somebody did an injustice. Somebody did something that made him get confused. Two of Pentacles in the reverse with the King of Swords. this could have been this Emperor's counterpart, this Queen of Swords in reverse. He's in the upright, she's in the reverse. Two of Pentacles in the reverse is seeing things clearly. This King of Swords, whatever was going on with this Queen of Swords in reverse, this Emperor learned it, found out about it, discovered something with the Page of Swords here, and became clear with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like this Emperor had to go into this protection mode using his, because remember I said the Emperor embodies all four kings. Well, this protection mode of this Emperor is his King of Swords energy. All the cards on the table fell on the floor. The Hermit came up. This King of Swords had to go into self. This Emperor had to go into himself. He had to, whether it was meditate, reflect, he had to shut down for a minute. Or as I always say, he had to go take a seat. He had to go sit down. He had to sit and reflect and try to find out what's going on. And I feel like what happened was this Emperor discovered an injustice that was going on. Possibly from this Queen of Swords in reverse here. And there was an injustice because this King of Swords, this Emperor, who took in the energy of the King of Swords, did not want to work with this Queen of Swords in reverse here. That was where an injustice came in. An injustice to this Emperor. And the reason why this Emperor is able to come out of all of this is because this Emperor learned what was going on, figured out what was going on, became clear as to what was going on with this Two of Pentacles in reverse. He had to take a seat, he had to sit, he had to think about it, study it, learn it, what was going on, why. That's why I said earlier, he became his own person. He became his own counselor. He got himself out of this, discovering what was going on by sitting. He discovered something that had to do with this Queen of Swords, an injustice that was being done against him. Because something wasn't working out. Possibly because the King of Swords came out of relationship with this Queen of Swords, something wasn't working out. And because something wasn't working out, the whole energy that I'm feeling here is somebody did something to this person's mental to keep them stuck. And I feel like they discovered it and they found out about it. It's like somebody was in his ear. There could have been multiple people in his ear, confusing him. But the good fortune, the Kipper card that came out, yep, closed off. And as I said, the good fortune, these are the cards that flew out. closing out the cycle. Four of Pentacles, holding on to oneself, holding on to one's dignity, holding on to one's pride. I feel like this Emperor did the work with this Ace of Swords that came out. Went into Hermit, did a lot of thinking here. Maybe this Emperor was spiraling out of control, and it was down to the very bottom of the spiral that he realized he's got to get out of this shit. And there's a bird here. So could somebody have came in and helped this Emperor get out of this, being guided by Spirit with this bird here? Possibly. Could the spirits have came and got into this person's head to try to get them to be a better person, to do what they're supposed to do? Possibly. But this Emperor closed out some cycles. Let's talk about this Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles talks about holding something very close to you. The Chariot. And the Two of Wands. This is the person that this Emperor holds very closely to him. This is who he's moving towards. This is who he's going towards. This is somebody who is sitting there. Two of Wands, waiting. Two of Wands talks about waiting. She's holding the wand. And over here, there's another wand here. The other wand is for the Emperor. Oh, y'all. Where is he? Where's my handsome man? Oh my God, I love this card. I want to get the card because I need to show you. Hold on a second. Okay, so clarifying this Four of Pentacles with something somebody holds close to them. I got the Two of Wands. I thought I got something else with it. Oh, I touched too many cards while I paused. Well, I wanted to clarify, and what I got was the Two of Wands. And I know I got another card, and I don't remember what it was. But we were talking about the Two of Wands, because I already showed you what it was. We were talking about the Two of Wands, about the waiting, and we were talking about the wands that she has. She's holding one of the wands, but there's another wand here for someone else. She's waiting. This is the person that this Emperor holds close to him. Or maybe this person holds the Emperor close to them. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. And we were talking about the wands. That wand that's meant for the other one. The one that's meant for him. That wand right there. King and Queen of Wands. Wow. And the takeoff begins. He's hopping on whatever his motorcycle, his getting in his car, getting whatever, he's out of there. He's being led by Spirit. This Emperor has been led to get themselves out of a situation, a mental prison, whether it was his own mental prison or a prison that was brought on by a Queen of Swords in reverse, a very nasty, cold bitch. With the Three of Swords in reverse, it talks about healing. He's healed. He's healed. And he can't get away fast enough. Is this Emperor going towards his person? After getting out of a situation that kept him so stuck and stagnant for so long? Guys. Passion. Ace of Wands. Fiery. Passion. Hot. Nine of Swords. It may be a little bit worrisome. Be a little worried here. He's a little bit worried. He's a little bit nervous about this. And there she is. The Queen of Pentacles. Grounded, stable. What about the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Pentacles is, got the Hangman and the Eight of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that, with the Hangman, there's possibly no communication here. This Queen of Pentacles is someone that walked away to go find happiness. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles, okay, her happiness right now is she's single, she's abundant, she's independent, and she's happy. She's happy. I love her dress, by the way. I want one like that. I don't know. I love her. Like, I love her hair. I love everything about her. I love these cards. But this Queen of Pentacles walked away from a situation, whether this is recently. This Queen of Pentacles has walked away from something. Something that was just like, there's a bowl here, and bowls are supposed to have emotions in it. This is, not only is it dry, because you can't light a fire in a bowl with there's water in it. It's on fire. It's so dry. She walked away from that shit. She walked away from her emotions that she had, because all the thing she was receiving was a cup of dryness, and she walked away from that shit and walked to her happiness, okay? She's maybe somebody that is going into self right now. Okay, she walked away from something she walked away from that just wasn't serving her purpose. And she's single and she's free and she's happy. This is this Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that this Emperor, okay, has held on to. This is somebody where there's a lot of passion he has for her. But if you're worried about this Queen of Pentacles, okay, this Queen of Pentacles is good. She's been good. This Queen of Pentacles has had to walk away from something, but she's not sad about it. She walked straight into happiness. She goes into self. This Queen of Pentacles stays grounded. She stays grounded. She stays balanced. That's the trait of the Queen of Pentacles. She had to walk away from something. She walked into happiness. She didn't walk into sadness. She walked away from something that was just dried up, and she walked into her happiness. She is somebody that goes into self. She is somebody that will close shit down so that she can find the strength to walk away to happiness, much like what this Emperor does. And I just got goosebumps right now because you two have the power to heal yourselves from any type of mental. You two are healers, and that is what this fortune is about. You two have a power of healing. You heal yourselves. No matter what the situation, in the beginning, the conflict that the Emperor was going through, getting out of it, doing the work himself with this Queen of Cups energy here, and getting out of this conflict, much like what the Queen of Pentacles does, goes into herself and gets out of this bullshit and stays focusing on her happiness. You two healed you didn't heal each other. You healed yourselves. Separate, but you healed yourselves. You got out of situations that could have destroyed most people mentally. And it probably could have done so. Because I see the Emperor had to work a little bit more harder possibly than the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe the Emperor's not as strong as the Queen of Pentacles because she just goes into self and walks the fuck away into her happiness. Whereas the Emperor had to kind of like climb out of a little bit of shit. Took him a little longer. I'm going to take the Queen of Pentacles and put her there. I'm going to leave the Good Fortune here. And I got to get the Emperor out. And we're going to get some hidden truth. We'll put the Great Fortune up there. Put the Emperor right under it. Put the Queen of Pentacles here for the moment. Because I want to tap into what this Emperor wants to say. What would this Emperor like to say to this Queen of Pentacles? I feel so happy with you. I won't let you down. What would the Emperor like to say to this Queen of Pentacles? Will you ever make things right? What would the Emperor like to say to this Queen of Pentacles? I miss being with you. What would the Emperor like to say to this Queen of Pentacles? I still have feelings for you. What would the Emperor like to say to the Queen of Pentacles? I want you back. So those are messages from your Emperor, or Emperor, those are your messages to your person. We'll put the Queen of Pentacles here. Put the Emperor there. And we'll put these cards back in. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? There is a great fortune to be had with you two. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a great fortune in money. It could be a great fortune spiritually. If you two have the power to heal yourselves, imagine the type of power you have to heal other people. What you could do. And that in itself is a great fortune. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? I want you back. That came out for the Emperor. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? You guys want each other back. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? I miss seeing you just came out. Didn't that come out for the Emperor too? What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? I saved your texts and your messages. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? I do love you. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? I find you so attractive. I know that's right. I find you so attractive. I do love you. I want you back. I miss seeing you. And I saved your texts and messages. One more card. What would the Queen of Pentacles like to say to the Emperor? You let me down. The Emperor got, I won't let you down. The Queen of Pentacles got, you let me down. This is a conversation you two are having with each other. You both got, I want you back. You both got, I miss seeing you. The Emperor got, what he wanted to say to the Queen of Pentacles is, I won't let you down. But the Queen of Pentacles said back to the Emperor is, you let me down. I would love to pick these cards apart and separate the days and the months so that I could get some type of alrighty. Let's get some mutual energy with my Royal Tarot deck. These are my cards that I made up. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. You're for the streets. It came out in reverse, but it's just funny. You're for the streets. Somebody is for the streets here. It ain't this Queen of Pentacles, and there's an Emperor and a Queen of Pentacles just cannot be somebody for the streets. Somebody may have been for the streets, But not in these two characters. The Queen of Pentacles is not anybody that you're going to find in the street. I can tell you that much right now. And the Emperor, if he's in his Emperor power, he is not somebody that is even in the streets, not in his Emperor status, not in his Emperor energy. So I don't know why this is here, but I'm going to put it to the side because it could have significant meaning with upcoming cards. Maybe somebody once was for the streets. I don't know. The universe has your back. The universe has your back in this union. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. I will leave them all for you. Wednesday, that's today. Phone call or text message. There could be a phone call or a text message today. I will leave them all for you. Could possibly have something to do with this year for the streets. Somebody may have at one time or has currently, okay, an emperor is an emperor is an emperor, okay, and he can have more than one female. But remember, Emperor, this is what puts you in this mental conflict when you got too much going on with too many different people. And I believe that I will leave them all for you is this Emperor getting out of this mental stage with multiple people because this is karma that he had to pay back. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Let the trash take itself out. Oh. A case of the X. I swear to God. The humor between the two of you is funny as fuck. Like, I don't know if you two are telepathically connected. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but I'm getting goosebumps. And now I just can't stop smiling because what I'm feeling the both of you saying to each other is let the trash take itself out because whoever you were involved with is for the streets. Somebody's ex. I knew there was a reason why this card came out. Oh my God. Jesus. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. I think that when the two of you do get together, the stories that you're going to have for each other is going to be let the trash take itself out. Somebody's really dealing with some shit, man. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Mutual energy between the Queen and the Pentacles and the Emperor. We have November. November could be significant. Did you guys meet in November? I'm trying to think, that was November, Thanksgiving. You are a whole vibe. Something that happened in November is what sparked this. Something in November. Mutual energy between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Keep pushing forward. Remember the Chariot kept coming out on the bottom of the deck several times, this forward movement. This is a message for both of you to keep pushing forward. Your blessings are on their way. The Great Fortune. I think it's the best place to leave it right there. We're going to an hour and a half here. Keep pushing forward, guys. Whether you're doing it together or you're doing it separately, you're doing it. And your blessings are on their way. The Great Fortune. Take care, guys.